Good morning. Today I'm going to discuss the steps on how you're going to apply for New York nurse license. Okay, first is you can Google OPNYSED nursing. So you will go to the exact website and page where you want to apply the license. And then it will give you all the different profession that is connected under nursing. So you have registered professional nurse or RN, licensed practical nurse, nurse practitioner, and clinical nurse specialist. So on this side, as you can see here, it says registered professional nurse instructions for applying for licensure as an RN, and click on that, and then it will tell you the steps, the requirements, and all the things that you have to read. But general requirements should be of good moral character, at least 18 years of age. You're a graduate of nursing profession or education program. Another is you have to complete an infection control coursework, so in child abuse reporting. So this will be online. You can do it online, but you can do it at a later time, even if you after you have finished taking the NCLEX. Of course, you have to pass the exam and then apply an RN license with NYSED. So after that, they will give you a license, and then this will be valid for 3 years. So the fee for this is licensure and first registration is $143. So that's it. And if it is a limited permit, it's $35. So it says here how you're going to pay for it. So do not send cash. You may use a cashier's check or bank draft. Refund. Okay, so those are other information about refund, moral character. So you should have not found guilty of any misdemeanor or felony. And educational requirements, so we'll talk about that later on. But you have to be graduate of associate, bachelor, master's, or diploma program. Well, it depends on what license you're applying. And then you have your child abuse coursework, and they have list of approved course provider there as well. Infection control, so those are the two most important coursework that you'll be doing for New York State. So exam requirements, if you are a US citizen or you took your education here in the US, so all you need to do is apply for licensure and then register directly with Person View to take NCLEX online. So you have to click on that link. And what else? Let's talk about the graduates of foreign school. Okay, so especially for Filipinos. I'm actually doing this video for my Filipino friends. Okay, so click on RN pathway number 5. So what's the good thing about it is it tells you the steps that you have to take. And in the Philippines, there are other companies who will process this for you for a fee. I think that will cost you around $200 for the fee just to help you in processing. But in my case, I did it by myself, so I just followed the steps that were documented here on this website. So step one is complete New York State required coursework. So you will be asked later on about this infection control and child abuse coursework. But as I've said, I took my NCLEX first, and then later on I just send them a copy of this coursework. But yeah, you can do it. It's easy, and you just have to pay like $75, I think, for the exam. And then you have submit online form application for licensure. So when you click on this one, it will ask you all of these questions. All right, like if this is your first time to apply, then apply for a new license. So again, every time you click on something, it will give you all the information that you need. So $143 for your application, and then the payment can only be made by credit card. So it accepts MasterCard, Visa, or American Express. So Discover and other merchants are not yet being accepted. And some of the requirements that you have to submit is are documented here on this link. So if you hold other professional licenses, you need to enter the license name, number, and issue date and jurisdiction. Your name in this application may exactly match the name of your photo identification and name listed on your NCLEX registration. Okay, so when you're done, okay, so click on begin application, and then it will ask you for your personal information. So the good thing, if you're internationally educated or foreign educated nurse, and you don't have any social security number, then just tap no. Date of birth, of course, fill in those information. NYSDMV ID is if you have a driver's license in New York, of course. So if you're internationally educated, so you just leave it blank. Country of residence, put there. Okay, put there Philippines. Oh, there you go. Then put in your name, last name, address, your address in the Philippines. So visit what address type it is, if it's business or personal. Your number, your mobile number will do. Email address, make sure your email address is correct. Of course, I cannot put all my information here, so just complete all of it until you click until you complete all those steps at the top. Okay, so at the top, okay, so I click on a different page, back. Okay, so when you're done, let's go back. I'll just discuss what are the other requirements here. Click on that. Okay, so now you're done with this page. On this page, next thing that they will ask you to do is they have to verify. Okay, they have to verify the education credential from non-US programs. So So you have to go to the website of CGFNS. So CGFNS, go to their link, continue. And then here on this page of CGFNS, you have to select service by US state, US licensure and registration information, select the state that you want to intend the verification to happen. Okay, so you're applying for registered nurse initial licensure. So this is the requirement. So for you to complete the credential verification service for New York State. So you have to click on that. And then, so this is a very important part of your um, application for New York license. So this is like a partner in verifying if the documents that you're submitting to New York state or profession is authentic, because in any countries, okay, not only in the Philippines, there are people who are, you know, falsifying documents just to gain license. All right. So this is just for safety of the patients as well. They want to make sure that the nurse that they are certifying or giving a license to is a really a nurse, right? Because anybody can just say that, oh, I'm a nurse and I can practice blah blah blah, and then probably kill somebody by giving wrong medication or other things. So with this, you have to create an account on the CGFNS. You have to log in. CGFNS Connect for applicants. And then on this side, you have there, click here to register. So click on that and register. So this is my wife's account. So when you register, it will ask you those information. Okay, just make sure you have your documents ready, like your school documents, because your school documents must be, the information must be the same. So what you will be putting here in this website or on these pages. So after that, okay, you also have to provide your address, all those contact information. Those are very important because they'll be sending you some correspondence, may it be email or by mail. But the fastest way, I think, is just put in your email address. And then once you have that done, okay, let's try to log in. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, let's try with my Sisters login. Okay, I'm clicking at login right now. So let's just discuss what after you have created your account. Licensure or registration. Go to New York. Initial licensure, CVS. Okay. So required documents. Okay, you have your signed and authorized attestation. So just click on that. Secondary education information. What else? License, registration, diploma, and professional education information as well. So to cut it short, they will ask you for your documents from your secondary education. They will also send correspondence to your school to verify your education and diploma. And then they will also check for, I'm sorry, they have to check your academic transcript. That's from your school, and then from the licensing body where you had your registration. Especially if you were given a license to practice as a nurse in the Philippines. That's PRC, or Professional Regulation Commission. Now the next topic is about fees for CGFNS. Okay, that will cost you $360. And yeah, if you want, you can also get this EDAS. Okay, and just to extend or save the document authentication. So to simplify this, you just have to pay 360 for your CBS. Okay, so when you're done, so when you're done, what will happen is the state of New York Board of Nursing will not be able to process or go with the processing of your application unless CGFNS forwarded the necessary documents that's a proof of that they have verified your documents. Okay, your school documents, your licensure documents in your foreign country, and your secondary education. Okay, so after that, let's go back to the website of opnysed.gov. So once you're done with the CGFNS and OPNYSED, you just have to wait, and it may take several months. So just be patient, probably focus on doing your review, and then from time to time check your email. Check for any email from CGFNS, and check with your school. Ask them if they have received documents from CGFNS. Okay, and some school will ask you for a fee on the processing of these documents, but I don't know. I think it's just their policy if they will be sending some documents to mm, to see CGFNS, they'll ask you to pay additional fee. And then when that is done, then the New York State will give you the result of the verification, and they may ask you for other documents if you lack some documents, or if not, then that's step 3. We're done with that. So once you're done with that, they will now give you ATT, or that is authorization to take the exam, authorization to take the test. With that, they will ask you to go to Pearson VUE. So here in Pearson VUE, so you have to go to NCLEX R and NCLEX, okay. NCLEX Pearson VUE, no, NCLEX, sorry. Click that here, NCLEX. So you have to register for NCLEX, and then register, agree, close this message, agree, okay, agree. Okay, let's start again. I agree. Well, okay, I've read, I agree. So you have to create an account, and then once you have your account there, let's try. Let's try to sign in. NCLEX and other exam. So Pearson VUE, once you have created your login for this Pearson VUE account, okay, this is where you're going to make an appointment for your exam. Sorry, it's taking a while. And then once you're given an ATT, schedule an exam, and then that ATT is only valid for 3 months. So you gotta pick a schedule within that 90 days or 3 months. Make sure you take the exam within that period, and then that's it. Prepare for your exam, and hopefully you pass the exam. And good luck. Thank you.